You want to say. And I'm here, and this here is the game that I was talking about yesterday that I was gonna review. Now this game, here's the description that you could read it. It was inspired by Triangle Gate. I have no idea how to say that, but but a friend of mine, he was like helping make the game, so he told me about it, and I've played the game about a couple times, and this game is actually super fun, and I love it a lot. It literally came out yesterday. Like the game was released yesterday, and it's been in making for less than a month, and it is so fun. I love it. It's like a tycoon, but like you could do whatever you want. So like that means you don't have to follow like a certain path. And then here are the games you could do. You could do with 100 players, one solo, 12, or as a squad. So here I'm gonna do it as solo, and I'm gonna show you what I generally do. Yesterday I played with this dude. He was actually like really good. So when you load into the game, look, see here's a code, and here I'll actually show you how to type in the code. So you're gonna have to do question mark code. Then you're gonna have to put a quote, and then you could put in the code. And I don't know if I got it. Maybe I did. I don't know. I wasn't checking. Oh, wait, time out. This is actually, I did not see this. So they did add something. Current round. They did not have this yesterday. And also, they have seemed to changed. Oh, yeah. So this is where your little um Corbos comes out of. Well, but like your little like block thing comes out of it, and then it's gonna fall down, and then you have to push it to over here. And then in the shop you could buy stuff, but since we have the money, we can't. So I'm going to run over here, place that down there, right here, that down there. Now, the building feature is a little strange, and it takes some time to get used to. But once you get used to it, it is really fun, and and it's preferably one of my favorite building features. But it does get very confusing at the beginning. So hopefully they fix that. Now, there used to be a Kerbo shop where you could buy good stuff that I will show you in a second. Um, that included upgraders and this thing called a mega spawner where it could spawn in 12 of these little things at a singular time. I don't know if they fused the shop because this is my first time playing with this new update. Ah, here we could go into the shop, see what they have. See, and then these gates, this gate's really good for toggling stuff. For toggling stuff without like lagging out the game. So we're gonna get two large conveyors that should do it, and then they spawn, and then I prefer the best way to do it is like that. And so first off, I just need to make sure that I'm under this, so we could definitely move this forward to get that up to the closest as it could be. We can move this a little bit more. So like this is about like placing it and making sure you actually place it good. So yeah, that was good. Then now we could just line this up and boom. So now that's gonna help us out a little bit, but we'll still need to grab it. The quota is 35 today. So yeah, so now we're just crafting. So now we're just placing down this. Place, 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 place. I don't think we could push it right yet. No, we can't. So yeah, so like me and this other dude were the only one making these video. I'm gonna put his channel name down below. He's making shorts. So if you want, you could watch his shorts about updates and like about things. But if you want longer form and like in more details, you could come to my videos. Oop. So today's over. This is our earnings, so we could buy another large conveyor. See what that does for us. No, not yet. So then we could buy a boundless conveyor, which is the cheapest, and also it's gonna be the best because it is the smallest, which means it could fit perfectly. Uh, so it's great, and then we could just place that there. And now the spawners are expensive, but they do help you later on because the singular spawner here is not gonna do everything forever. So now we could just start, and we're just gonna go AFK for now. And then listen, and then when you meet the day's quota, you could skip the round. But I suggest you don't because like every 2,500 I'm pretty sure it's kubos you make, it equals one kurbos, which before you could have used for the shop, but I don't know where the kurbo shop went. And then there you could get the ruby um multiplier, which made you even more money. Yeah, so now we're just letting this go down, and it's $5 per. Yeah, it's $5. First with the gold, I'm pretty sure it does 2 times. Then the diamond did like 6 times. Wait, time out here. I could actually tell you right now. Look, see the gold did 1.3, then the diamond did 3.3, and then the ruby also did 3.3. So like it went from like that to like to like 100 or something. So now with this, I'm actually gonna buy a gold upgrader. Rotate this, and then I'm gonna put this here. See if there's anything else. Nope, yep. So that should be it. And then later on, when we start to make more money, I suggest I suggest instead of having everything right here, you should spread it out because like when you have like 30 of 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 an arc spawner which spawns in three at the same time on the same place, which does this is like, yeah, which is once every 2 seconds. That's gonna be 30 every second, which means you have 60, which means in 5 seconds you have over 150, which means, and then instantly everything starts to lag, and trust me, it gets bad. Once everything starts to lag, that then leads to even more spawning and getting the lag worse, which is why, like at the end, that is why you're gonna lose because of the lag. I don't know if they fixed the lag or tried to make it a little bit better, but that would be the reason why you would do it. So later on in the later rounds, once you made enough money for the quota, you would want to skip the round because you would have to eventually start placing more advanced spawners. Sorry, not arc, advanced spawners. So yes, that means you have like 30 of these down, which means it does tend to get pretty bad. So yeah. So since we don't have enough for a diamond spawner yet or any of the regular spawners, we're just gonna place that back and we're just gonna continue. So yeah, see like I remember at the start I was barely making the quota, but like after a couple rounds I knew what I was gonna doing. So So once the quota goes over about 1,500, you should be making about quota every single time. But then like before that, it would be good to make at least triple the quota or more to get to make sure that like you would be good and like you wouldn't like lose. But yeah, this game does get. But yeah, this game is a little bit of waiting. Sometimes it is a little bit, but most of the time, when there's like later on in the game, you like need to be here for the lag and to make sure. Oh, look at that, an achievement. Oh, here's our Kerbal shop. Yep, see the mega spawner. Ooh, okay. They buffed the price before it was 100. It was 100 and it was $125. And oh, I'm pretty sure they made this cheaper. So I'm definitely gonna buy this, and I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy one of these and another one of these. Because like this is like a really big path. So for this one, we will need so we could just place this here. And we could get a mega wide conveyor. Yep, see that matches that up. Place that there. And then basically if you have enough to get this spawner, you're like good for the rest of the match. Okay, wait, time out. Okay, yeah, so we could just do that. I move this back up a little bit. Okay, so now since we have this, so now we're gonna get 3 more gold. Because like once you get the I'm actually gonna back this up. That's basically perfection. Oh yep, okay, yeah, this is good. So yeah, so then for this you'd have to do it like you'd have to do this. So I like that they restricted it until round 5. So and then we could just place this here and boom. And then we could place the gold to get another multiplier and and then after that you would just be making a lot of money. So this is like a sweatish one. S- so um so then yeah, see it spawns in 12, you get the ruby in that and boom. See that money? It's we within a couple seconds we make more than enough for the quota. So then I'm probably gonna buy one more ruby and then I'm gonna buy 4 diamonds and it's just arc spawners and then spreading it out. So I'm probably gonna transition this into a time lapse and we're just gonna see where this goes. I actually have no idea where this thing is spawning from. Try and grab it. I have no idea where that extra one is coming from. Oh, it's coming from there. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. The 12 got glitched and one of the 12 is spawning here. So that's it, and look at that. Boom. We made so much more than the quota. I'm gonna buy 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for the arc spawners, I mean, I don't know why I keep like calling them arc spawners, like they're advanced. So then for the advanced, we could put them right here. Wait, actually, we should put them a little bit above. So they are above that. So then they're gonna fall down. Place one here. For this one, I'm gonna place it here. So then they don't get stuck on top, because that can happen. And then you do end up losing out on money if they get stuck on the top. So that's why whenever there's like a drop, you shouldn't have something that has the chance to go on top because because sometimes that could even sell you games, which is really not fun when you're about to win the game and you lose just because of a simple mistake. So yeah, so we instantly get so then now we have all of these. So then this is a lot of multipliers. I could I could actually pull up a calculator real quick. Calculator. So then we're gonna see how much this is. So it's 3.3 times 3.3 times 1.3. Cool, so it's a 4, and then let's time that's by 5. So we're making about $70. So about $71 per every single one of these pieces when we when you get up all the multipliers. Oh, oh no 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 no. Oh oh shoot. That's all the money like gone. No, oh time out. So like we actually need to like log in for a second. Place this back. Okay, got it. So then now we're just gonna place, oh my gosh. Place these back. Grab this. And so yeah, so then I'm gonna buy more advanced spawners. And boom. Maximum you should have is one at one place. And then if you want to have more, you should place a you should place a advanced gate to stop and sort it. That means you will have lag spikes at some spots, but then they will fade. Then as you can see here, I have 6 down. Oop. First off, I'm gonna grab this, then I'm gonna grab this, which is then gonna flip it. And boom. Right. And then we could start the game. And now we're gonna make even more money. Boom. So now I just need to make back all the Kerbos I lost. So I think now I'm gonna go into I think now I'm gonna go into a transaction of me just playing. Actually, no, probably not. I'm just gonna let it play because after this, it just gets pretty simple. So look at that, we're only on round 8 and we're making so much money. But yeah, so this is the game. It gets pretty fun actually when because it does involve a lot of strategy and planning. It takes a lot of strategy and planning, especially when it gets laggy because you need to find a way to systematically route it. So that means you don't get massive lag spikes, which I find that fun be, because it can't be, oh, just place this down and then AFK for the rest of the game. No, you're- no, because eventually that's not gonna make enough money. Eventually that's not gonna make enough money. So that's not gonna make enough money. So you need to grind more. And yeah, guys. So this is the game. I'm gonna link it in the description if you want to play it. You totally should. It is such a blast. Lapis out. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.